So I wanted to come to you today to, sorry, this is my profit and loss statement page. So it's not coming up in the camera where I want it to come up. Well, anyway, let me start over. Hi guys, I am here today to show you my credit card debt. I have to say it like that because, you know, I haven't really owned up to it yet. So I have a lot and I am getting worse every time I neglect it. So I need to pay attention to it and make sure I am not losing out any accounts anymore. So seeing how this is not showing up the way I pictured it would or should, these two accounts right here are accounts that I found out recently are closed because, again, I'm not paying attention. So I have all these other accounts. Let's put this down on paper. So you guys up at a higher length. A handy dandy tripod that I believe is already linked below in the description, and if it isn't, I know someone will tell me or not. I'm trying to, I really do not recall how I had this lined up before. It's really bad, really bad. Or yeah, maybe. How did I have this working before? I think it maybe it was like this. I think so. So we're just gonna do this video and hope it comes out fine. Legit something. Guys, this is how long I haven't done like a budgeting video where I need like an overhead view. This is crazy to me. Necklace, SD card. I don't understand why in the middle of the night, like, my neighborhood is so dang loud. So, boom, 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 boom. Let's see, I've been living my best life in my little handy dandy notebook. Okay, now we have a page. Honest, y'all, this debt stuff is getting to me. This is why I need to come out and figure out what the heck I'm gonna do about it. So, going over my old budgeting videos, I noticed I am definitely in the red with a lot of things, and I have other ways of supplementing that income. That will also be a separate video. I believe I wrote that down. Let's check my handy dandy idea notebook. Okay, wrote that down. Just in case it's not already on my list. My very heavily list. Like, this is when I did my TSA pre-check, and now this is with me going to do my debt overview for you guys. So this Excel, I guess like a purple version of it, I got a really long time ago from my Fab Finance. I'm pretty sure you could find her here on YouTube or on IG. I think she's on Instagram. I'm not even sure. It's been such a long time since I had this. So these were some of my old numbers. Hopefully you can see it all. And the lighting I have is pretty bright, so I hope this works out. There's just some things that I wanted to like jot down, just like a couple things. Obviously didn't fill up the whole page, so I wanted to just show all of my debt, paper Excel, and then show the cards over the limit for June 1st, as of June 1st. Why do I have this third thing here? I don't know, but I would like to remind anyone that's watching this, although my resources are temporarily in the red, but convenience is always worth it. So I do not regret anything at all because it was invested for the good. Okay, it's a little reminder to myself right there. So my resources are temporarily in the red, but convenience is always worth it. So I regret nothing, invested for the good. Yeah, so this is me refocusing, guys. Okay, so this is my credit card debt refocus moment at the moment. So looking at the Excel I created based off of this, I just pretty much did everything going down into dates, so of like when they're due. And I actually have a section on my Excel for when the dates are due and everything. Interest, do I have interest on here? I also have interest on here. The payments I've made for the month. So each Excel is basically things that I had all the way back to like 2020, it looks like, or 2019. And month by month I will just like pay down something, and then I will put in what the minimum was, the actual payment I made, and when I paid it on. Because sometimes what I would do to boost my score is I would pay twice a month if I can afford to, and that's for my supplemental income. But also I want everyone to keep in mind that I was actually living at home when I paid off my first 20k ish, let's say 22, 24 ish k. So for me, I pretty much just did everything I could to get out of that debt, because I know I wanted to get into an apartment and possibly a house at the time. So I was doing as much saving as possible. And a lot of people called me cheap at that time, but it worked out. Got the thing I wanted. So now that I'm at where I want to be, which is this beautiful affordable housing unit that's brand new, even though it comes with issues, I will be doing a video on that. I still have a lot of debt that I have neglected, especially in quarantine, where I'm like, oh, I make enough, I'm not doing anything, I have the extra income, let me just throw money in it whenever I could, until I could not anymore, because those high limits do come with a high minimum that is not that where that minimum payment of $500 would be distributed to my other credit cards with lower limits. It just did not work out. So what I did for some of them is I reduced the limit to force myself to pay them. Has that been working? No. But some of them I think is definitely doable by the end of the month. But I also have to factor in my living costs, which is rent, when you consider Con Edison, food, gas. I even thought about giving up my car, even though my car is a way of generating income and it is paid off, but it also does come with insurance costs. So I'm so proud of myself, because the one thing I have never given up on is my life insurance, because baby, life insurance, I think every black person should get life insurance. Black, blue, purple. White people already have this vehicle, they know about it, but if everyone were to get life insurance the way that they were killing people, they still killing people. Y'all be sad, okay? Anyone with us with a little melanin, y'all get y'all some life insurance. Put that into a trust and you'll be good. I haven't gotten to the trust part yet, but I'm just letting y'all know. Everyone should get life insurance. So that's the one thing that I have always maintained. And I do not want to stop contributing to it anytime soon, just so I can pay off these cards. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that. That's all I'm gonna say. There's some of the things I thought about cutting. So I think I'll do that in a separate video though, because this one's already pretty long. I'm gonna do that in a separate video of me just breaking down the things that I have cut so far. Oh yeah, look at my paper. The things I have cut so far and what I'm going to keep in my budget in order to... I'm already in the red, so I guess what I would have to do essentially is just make sure I focus solely on creating more income. Yeah, so if you guys see those links in the description, go ahead. Also, I lost my Amazon Associates account, then I had to get it back, so it's a whole thing. Click the links. I'm also going to be coming out with a website, and I will start selling things on eBay, so I'll let you guys know about that. And I'll also start selling things on my website as well. I'm not sure if it's going to be a drop shipping situation right now, or if I should just go all in and sell my own private label products. So I'll let you guys know about that too. But yeah, I'm definitely in the mode of generating income as much as possible. So I've already started with KDP. I also have a notary, so I'm going to be doing that as well. And I'm doing overtime at work. So yeah. Let's write all these things out, since you guys are not able to see it on my beautiful Excel. It's a shame. So anyway, I have Macy's, which is doing the 5th of the month. That limit is 400 minimum right now as of the 1st of the month is, well, today is June 2nd, but you get what I mean. As of the 1st of the month of, like, as of June, it is 119. So this one is actually not in the red. I'm trying to figure out what I should do for the ones that are in the red. Maybe I just put like a star next to it. Okay, so 1-6. This is my Chase Freedom. And that limit fell back down to 1,000. I think I've been really good with this too, because I think because it's hooked up to an old college account. So whatever gets thrown in there, time to time. Normally fills that up. Okay, so Capital One. I think this is my Platinum and Capital One. Quicksilver. Both of these have different limits. Oh, and these are definitely in the red, so I'm gonna do that. The minimums are 213 and 212. The way I have it set up is so different. Okay. The dates aren't important to me on my Excel. It's just, oh, what are the interests? What's the starting balance? I'm over by that much and I need to put this in to cover it. It's good that I'm doing this over again on pen and paper because this is where you actually get to see everything. Anyways, this is not my Chase feed, and this is my Chase Amazon. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. That's me not paying attention. And I endeavor to do better, which I am now. This is definitely over the limit. So who's next? Okay, so my city card, I just found out, I just used it the other day to get gas. Yes, it's over by $72. And I was like, oh, I need this card to get my gas because it's a city double cash card, and I've had this card for so long. Do you know what it is to lose that history? So I have to call city card and like beg. I'm like, listen, I was just about to pay y'all. What's going on? You know? I fucked up. Oh gosh. Ooh. I can't say that word. My bad. I'm sorry. I messed up. I messed up and yeah. I don't feel good about that at all. So I don't even know what the minimum would be, but looking at this to see how much is over by $72, I would probably, I was actually thinking about just putting in $80. But yeah, this one is closed. I'm just gonna put closed next to it. Navy flagship. This limit, so this limit and the Capital One's limit, these are limits that were higher, and I was able to bring them down by a bit just so I was able to just like focus on just paying the minimum for them. So I don't want to bring down the flagship card any more than what it is, and I don't want to do the same thing for the Capital One cards, even though their minimums are kind of high. So thank God Almighty, I am underneath, like I'm under the minimum. This one I'm good. It's not in the red. So like I said on my Excel, it's actually in the red, but it's not there. Like I don't have like a red pen right now to, I do have a red pen. I do own a red pen. I just don't have it right now next to me to show you guys that, hey, yeah, these are the ones that are way over the limit. This one's closed. This one is under the limit. The minimum is still $457 because it is a high limit credit card. Ugh. Okay, my cash rewards card. That was not cute. 500. I don't even know why I got this card. I probably got this card just because I had the credit and I could get it. And I'm like, oh, I got 2 Navy Federal cards. So I don't know. My auntie's probably like, why did I get you this card in the first place? So this one's actually over the limit by like $7. Like that's something I could pay. And the $80 is also something I can pay. So I don't even... I was really looking forward to paying this today. I was so excited. Today's June 2nd. I was excited to pay that because I was just like, oh, that's nothing. I just used it for gas. I need to keep that card in my good spirits because I had that card for the longest. So my City card and my Capital One cards. I also had some Credit One cards that thank God I'm done with those, but I kept them open just because. So those are closed. And they will close during the quarantine, so they can go. I ain't even worried about them. There were 0 limits and I wasn't using them because I found better cards to use. So this city double cash card right here, oh my gosh, this is the best. Not only do you get points while you're paying for your card, you also get points that you use. like you get points that you gain when you use the card, and also when you pay off the card, because that's why it's City Double Cash. And also those points, you accumulated so much, you can just use those points against the statement. And that's what I do most of the times. Like, it'll be enough for me to pay my $35 little, you know, payment, $35, $50 payment, whatever it was per month as a minimum. So yeah, Navy Flagship, Navy Federal. So it's my PayPal credit. Y'all, this closed. And I feel a way about it. So I know they were hitting me up, but they were talking about how they were going to work with me. I don't even know what to say about them. Because they still hitting me up now talking about how I could make a payment of like $300 or $400. So the last thing I remember hearing from them, as of now, is $479 is what they wanted from me, and I should consider it. So I have parking tickets. Unfortunately, that just accumulated, and I did not care for it. So I guess the limit for that is 0, but I owe the city of New York $19.25, and tolls by mail. These are violations. I was told that I just didn't pay on time. Like, so when I paid some of them, I didn't pay all of them on the date that they were like due exactly. So because of that, because I missed the minimum due date to pay, the minimum, they tack on these fees, which is like $100 or $200 or whatever. So let's say, I don't know, something that was worth like $150 turned into $881. Yeah. Listen, I'm taking accountability. Alright, we need a calculator, because what I have here, based on like, so it is all of it's around $431 based on the starting balance of what I owe, and all the limits altogether is $30,550. So I'm over by $4,431 for my actual minimums. They're not the same as what I have here, not all of them. So all that's not even going to be calculated. I mean, I could just, let me calculate based on what I have here. So I could change it on there, but I'm going to want to add in notes and comments. Okay, so what do we have? 119. First of all, this is not even a minimum. You only told me. Oh, gosh. Okay, plus 35, plus 213, plus 212. An $80 minimum, because I know it's over by 72. Okay, so definitely not exactly what I have on there, but this is essentially what I need to pay off, $4,629 to get back in the green light. If that makes sense at all. Yeah, let's get those bubbles. Now I see that people be having like those little squishy whiteout things. But y'all know I messed up here. So that's 35. Again, accountability. And over here, that's supposed to be Chase Amazon 1400 limits. So yep, 4,629. That's what I need to get out of trouble. So my thing also is, let's say if I take out the 19 and I'm definitely going to use this. So if I just take those out and focus on the limits of the credit cards. The 19, 35, 213, 212, 208, 80, 457, 20, 479. Yes, I would just need to have to come up with essentially $1,900, including rent and everything else, right? It's a beautiful thing. Fantastic. So yeah guys, this is where I'm at with my credits right now. All in all, I owe approximately $34,431 and my limits are $30,550. I think I'm gonna just change the Excel. That's why I'm moving so slow, guys. What's on top of that, I need to get better with my numbers. I think I was only good with them, like I said, because I was living at home and didn't really have to worry too much about it, and I supplemented my income, so whatever extra came in went towards that, and my expenses were really low, especially my overhead, my shelter, food, everything was really low. So welcome to adulthood. My next video is going to be on my budgeting for this month, so stay tuned, okay? I'm just going over everything to make sure I'm not missing anything based on what I have here in the Excel and based on my memory. Even though I have memory of a goldfish, I do remember certain things. Like I didn't have the tolls by mail, and I even called and said, hey, I could have swore you guys sent me letters before, but I wasn't able to come up with the money. When I did have the money, it just had already went up. They basically told me they didn't see anything, so I had to go back into I scanned most of my documents to myself, especially after I've paid a certain amount, and I found a confirmation code and a page and everything of me paying it, and it was an old toll bill, but I was still able to use that to access the site. So pro tip, if anyone's trying to find anything that you might owe, look into your DMV website and see if there's a way that you can actually put in your license plate, and yeah, find out how much you may or may not owe. That's how I found my parking tickets, all in all, because I did pay some of them, but whew, child, 1925. Yeah. So for me to completely get out of the red and go into the green light, it's 4,629 all in all, but just for the credit card minimum, it'll be 1,823. So yeah, now I'm going to begin my budgeting for the month. I guess I'm listing out all the things I have. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Bye.